Thank you, Mr. Secretary General, UNICEF Executive Director, and all the excellencies and distinguished guests from across the world. My name is Kim Namjoon, also known as RM, the leader of the group BTS. It is an incredible honor to be invited to an occasion with such significance for today's young generation. Last November, BTS launched the Love Myself campaign with UNICEF, building on our belief that true love first begins with loving myself. We've been partnering with UNICEF's End Violence program to protect children and young people all over the world from violence. And our fans have become a major part of this campaign with their action and with their enthusiasm. We truly have the best fans in the world. And I'd like to begin by talking about myself. I was born in Ilsan, a city near Seoul, South Korea. It is a really beautiful place with a lake, hills, and even an annual flower festival. I spent a very happy childhood there, and I was just an ordinary boy. I used to look up at the night sky and wonder, and I used to dream the dreams of a boy. I used to imagine that I was a superhero who could save the world. And in an intro to one of our early albums, there's a line that says, "My heart stopped when I was maybe 9 or 10. Looking back, I think that's when I began to worry about what other people thought of me and starting seeing myself through their eyes. I stopped looking up at the night skies, the stars. I stopped daydreaming. Instead, I just tried to jam myself into the malls that other people made. Soon, I began to shut out my own voice and started to listen to the voices of others. No one called out my name, and neither did I. My heart stopped and my eyes closed shut. So, like this, we all lost our names. We became like ghosts. But I had one sanctuary, and that was music. There was a small voice inside of me that said, "Wake up, man, and listen to yourself." But it took me quite a long time to hear music calling my real name. Even after making the decision to join BTS, there were a lot of hurdles. Some people might not believe, but most people thought we were hopeless. And sometimes I just wanted to quit. But I think I was very lucky that I didn't give it all up. And I'm sure that I and we will keep stumbling and falling like this. BTS has become artists performing in those huge stadiums and selling millions of albums right now, but I am still an ordinary 24-year-old guy. If there's anything that I've achieved, it was only possible that I have my other BTS members right by my side, and because of the love and the support that our ARMY fans all over the world made for us. And maybe I made a mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me. Today, I am who I am with all of my faults and my mistakes. Tomorrow, I might be a tiny bit wiser, and that would be me too. These faults and mistakes are what I am, making up the brightest stars in the constellation of my life. I have come to love myself for who I am, for who I was, and for who I hope to become. I'd like to say the one last thing. After releasing our Love Yourself albums and launching the Love Myself campaign, we started to hear remarkable stories from our fans all over the world, how our message helped them overcome their hardships in life and start loving themselves. Those stories constantly remind us of our responsibility. So, let's take all one more step. We have learned to love ourselves. So now I urge you to speak yourself. I'd like to ask all of you, what is your name? What excites you and makes your heart beat? Tell me your story. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your conviction. No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, your gender identity, just speak yourself. Find your name and find your voice by speaking yourself. I'm Kim Namjoon and also RM of BTS. I'm an idol and I'm an artist from a small town in Korea. Like most people, I've made many and plenty mistakes in my life. I have many faults and I have many more fears, but I'm gonna embrace myself as hard as I can. And I'm starting to love myself gradually, just little by little. What is your name? Speak yourself. Thank you very much.
사람들은 당신을 이렇게 생각합니다. 한 장씩 넘기면서 큰 소리로 읽어주세요. 랩몬스터 완전 아이돌 얼굴 아님. 방탄소년단에서 랩하는데 못생긴. 아이돌로 데뷔했다는 건 래퍼를 포기한 거 아닌가? 이 노래를 힙합이라고 할 수 있나? 전혀. 방탄소년단 랩 가사? 그것도 가사야. 증명하겠습니다.
우리 2년 반 동안 우리 스스로를 사랑하기 위해서 함께 견뎌온 방탄과 아미를 위해서 박수 한번 쳐주시죠. 고생 많으셨습니다. 생각해보면 16년 도에 리플렉션의 마지막 구절이죠. I wish I could love myself 라는 구절에서부터 계속 생각을 했었어요. Love myself, 나를 사랑하는 게 도대체 뭔가. 그래서 나도 모르겠으니까 우리 같이 한번 찾아보지 않을래? 이렇게 해서 시작된 여정이었고, 화양연화라는 큰 어떤 굉장히 많은 좋은 피드백들을 얻었던 그런 기획 뒤에 옷 기획이라 사실 많은 분들이 함께 해주실 수 있을까 그런 고민을 했는데, 그래서 이제 너를 사랑하냐고 나에게 물으면 저 아직 잘 모르겠어요. 그치만 왠지 그럴 수 있을 것 같은 기분이 들어요. 그래서 Love Yourself, Sweet Yourself는 이렇게 이 컨셉은 여기서 한번 끝나지만 우리가 우리를 사랑하는 그 방법을, 그 길을 계속 찾아가는 앞으로의 여정은 끝나지 않으니까 우리 이렇게 앞으로도 같이 손 잡고 같이 우리 스스로를 더 사랑할 수 있게 앞으로도 함께 했으면 좋겠습니다. 알았죠? 이 많은 시간, 이 많은 일들 뒤에 지금 이 Love Yourself가 끝나도 저는 김남준이 김남준일 수 있었으면 좋겠고, 방탄이 방탄일 수 있었으면 좋겠고, 또 여러분 한 분 한 분의 이름, 누군가 김모모, 이모모, 박모모가 아미의 이름 아래 여러분이 여러분일 수 있었으면 좋겠습니다. 그거 꼭 알아주시고요. 여러분 덕분에 저는 여기까지 살아올 수 있었어요. 네, 믿어주세요. 앞으로도 저희의 단 한마디, 단 가사 한 줄이라도 여러분이 여러분을 사랑하는데 도움을 드릴게요. 앞으로 저희가 어떤 모습으로 돌아오더라도 같이 힘내봅시다. 앞으로 2018 Love Yourself, Speak Yourself 투어 이거 못해서 서운할 것 같아요. 사랑이라는 말보다 더 좋은 말이 있었으면 좋겠는데 진짜 정말 사랑합니다. 알아주세요. 이제 핸드폰 플래시로 저희를 비춰주겠습니까? Put your flashes out to the sky, please. 저도 사랑합니다. 저희의 작은 우주 그리고 많은 사랑이 되어주신 여러분께 드리는 저희 마지막 노래입니다. 감사하고 앞으로도 더 많이 사랑하겠습니다. 감사합니다. Let's go.
이 모든 건 우연이 아니야. 그냥 날 느낌으로 온 세상이 어제와는 달라. 그냥 너의 기쁨으로 위에 움직였어.